Hey guys, it's KaydenJ and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's topic is how did I know I was trans? Before I get into the topic of today, over the weekend, well, I've been away because I was sick. I had the flu, so I'm sorry that you guys didn't get your daily upload last Friday, but I'm back and I'm better. Now, moving forward into the topic of how did I realize I was trans? So, I've been getting this question by a lot of people, and I've been putting a hold onto it and not answering everybody's question because I thought that it would be a great, idea for a topic. So, I left it to be a topic. Now, I normally write down, my thoughts and stuff in a notebook. So, I have this with notes and everything. So, because I was sick and stuff like that, once again, I decided that I was going to write some of my topics down and write some of, my points for this video down. So, if you see me looking down and reading off the paper, that's because I have an idea and my idea is on this paper. So, yeah. So, how did I know I was trans? So, for about 6 years, I identified as a lesbian, which lets you know that I did not know that I was trans. I thought that, coming out to my family as a lesbian would take a huge weight off my shoulders, but it didn't. It made me feel a little bit comfortable, but I didn't get that full comforting feeling in me. I didn't get that. So not getting that, it just made me think more and more of what could be going on with me and everything like that. So, I thought it was my physical appearance because, as you guys can see, I'm a little bit hefty, but it's all good. The more cushion, the more pushing. That's what they say, right? No, but I constantly used to judge myself because of my physical appearance and everything like that. And until my freshman year of college. My freshman year of college is when I met my best friend. And they were able to help me through so much. We used to go shopping together. They helped me pick out clothes for, to fit me, to fit who I am and my personality and everything like that. It was just to fit me. So once, we did that occasionally, we would buy hats, which I love. I can't wear hats anymore because I'm growing dreads. But, I used to wear a lot of hats and stuff like that back in the day. That's when I realized that, after I critiqued my physical appearance, that I still had something going on. Like, I was happy that I was able to buy more men clothes and stuff like that. Yeah, great. I love wearing men clothes. I literally, when I redid my whole wardrobe, I literally took out all feminine clothing out of my room. Like, I didn't want it there. I couldn't stand looking at it. I didn't want it. I got a black plastic bag. I threw everything in that plastic bag, and I was just like, yeah, you gotta go. It's time for you to go. So I did that. And then once I did that, it still didn't feel like, I didn't get that warm feeling inside, like, this is me, this is who I am, and I'm at peace with it. I didn't get that feeling. So I looked myself in the mirror and I just kept downing myself once again. And I felt myself relapsing back to how I felt about myself when I was younger, before I entered college. We're talking like middle school times and stuff, before I fully even identified as a lesbian. Like, I just felt like that all over again. And this led me to go back to things that I used to do when I was in middle school. Like, I used to play online games, as me's, and I think the other site was called like IMVU or something like that. It's basically like, cartoon characters, like things that you can basically be whoever you want to be, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just able to be whoever you want to be. And I chose to go by the name Daquan. I don't know why I chose Daquan, because Kayden fits me so much better. I love the name Kayden. It's just amazing. But I went by the name of Daquan, and Daquan or Day Day. And when I was Daquan, I felt like really comfortable. Although I knew I wasn't being true to myself and I wasn't being true to other people, it made me feel really comfortable and I felt at peace. And I could talk to anybody. I could talk to whoever I wanted to talk to and it wouldn't matter. It didn't make a difference. Nobody knew who I was. They just knew me as Daquan. So, there would, as Daquan, like, I didn't change my personality. I still have the same personality. And I still was the same person. The only difference is that Daquan was a male and me behind the computer screen, I was, born a female. So that was the difference. And I was like, yeah, this is something that I would run to, like, on a bad day when I felt like crap when I came home from school. I just didn't feel comfortable or anything, and I would run to that and I would feel super comfortable. And although I knew I was hurting people when I did this, it wasn't my intentions to do that. I would make a lot of friends, both male and female. I wouldn't get that typical cliche, statement from guys like, oh yeah, you're one of us, but you're still a female at heart. And I didn't get that. I was one of the guys. Like, I was just one of the guys. And that's what I loved. I hate that cliche statement that I've always got, that, oh yeah, you're my bro, but you like my bro sis. Like, nah. Like, no, I'm not your bro sis. I'm just your bro. That's it. So, and I was not worried about what people would think and about me doing this. And I tend not to, back then I wasn't as like insecure about a lot of things. I just didn't care about what people thought about me, and all because I was just a different person. Like, physically, I wasn't who I am now. I was just Daquan. And I would have the confidence to speak to females. Like, I'm kind of like a really shy person, honestly. Like, when I asked my girlfriend out, I was like devastated, like shaking. So I was like confident, like just walked up, hit the girl up like, hey, what's up, you want to talk A, B, C, or D? Like, not like how I am now, like, oh, I'm not sure if she likes me, oh my god, oh, does she really like me, oh, I shouldn't do this, like, never mind, like, I wasn't like that. And being Daquan, I met a lot of understanding people who I was able to finally confide in and tell them the truth, and they were 100% understanding. It didn't go as how I expected it to go. I thought it was going to be like terrible, and I thought it was going to be like a whole big situation, but they didn't make it a situation. We don't really speak that much anymore because we are all at like different places in our lives, but I know, like, they're a phone call away and I can always call them. So that's, really good to know. And I'm not putting this video out there and telling you what I used to do for you guys to say, oh, hey, this is what he did, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Don't do it. It's not right to, catfish anybody. It's not the good thing to do. It's not fair. Although it's happening a lot, it's not the right thing to do. But that's just one of the coping mechanisms that I use to help me, get to where I am now. And I learned a lot from my experience. I also grew so much from my experience because now, after reevaluating my whole life and what I've been going through my whole life, I'm able to now say I'm Kayden and I identify as a male, and that's who I am, and that's who I will be. And that's 5 years from now, when you ask me, who are you? I'm going to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you now in this video. I'm Kayden. I am a trans man, and I'm just as much as a man as anybody else, any other cis man out there. any man out there. I am just as much as a man as that. I'm pre-T. That has nothing to do with it though. I identify as who I want to identify as, and that's it. And you know, and I'd say back in, you know, starting in like 2014, I, you know, started dressing how I wanted. I started just doing things that I wanted to do. And now we are in 2017 and I'm still dressing how I want, doing things I want to do. I am young. Like I said, I'm 22 years old and I still have a lot to learn. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go through a whole bunch of different things like, you know, clothing and stuff like that and hobbies and stuff. But I know now, from now until, that I will never change who I am, because this is who I am and this is who I will be for now moving forward. So that's how I knew I was trans. Now everybody's how they knew they were trans story is different. Everybody is different in their own way. You might not have realized like that. You may be sitting here right now watching this video like, maybe I might be trans. So there's just a lot to it. And that's just how I found out. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to click the link down below and subscribe and leave a comment below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Thank you.